Hello everyone, my name is Yusef and welcome to part 1034 of the American show. Let's begin. So Mary Queen was sleeping in bed when all of a sudden she gets a phone call. She gets out of bed and she answers the phone. She is her friend. Her friend is calling her to to ask her to come to a party that her and her husband was throwing that night. Of course, she said yes. She hangs, mm, she hangs up the phone, and she is ready to get ready for the party. It's at their house, actually. It's at their house. So she wakes up Alpha Queen, and he's like, "Why are you waking me up? It's so early." And she says, "Um, okay, I know you're busy, and I know you don't need anything around the house, or anything, or anything like that. Um, so I'm going to be, I'm going to be, I'm going to be going to a party, and I'm very sure that you're not gonna want to come because you'll be busy, and plus you don't have a good relationship with a certain someone's husband." And she says, well, he says, what party are you going to? You know, oh, you're going to that girl's party. I always liked her. Never did like her husband. That's what I just said. So I'm going to her party. Her husband and herself will be hosting it, but I'm going to be away for a while. It's it's gonna be a long party. It's at the mansion, right? He says. Yes, yes it is. No problem. Well, have a good time. When she says, I will. I most certainly will. So she goes into the bathroom, takes a shower, and she is ready to go. After she takes that shower, she is back in her room, getting back in the bedroom, getting dressed to go to this party. It would take place, it would start in the morning and then, well, continue all the way until tomorrow, she, she says to him. So it's an all night and all day party. Yes, yes it is. You're not gonna be here for a while. No, I'm not. Okay, well have a good time. You already said that already. Sorry. Don't 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 worry about it. I was joking. Thank you. No problem. So after she gets dressed, she is out. She is putting her dress on, putting her heels on, of course, and she's on her way. She gets to the limo, and the limo driver says, "Where are you going?" "Well, I'm going to a party," she said. It's going to be taking place in the morning time, but also it's going to start. So it's going to start in the morning. It's going to end when I come back tomorrow. Well, actually, it's going to last all the way until the morning, all the way until the next morning. That's when the party will end. Huh. Okay. So they are driving to the house. Finally she get well. Finally she gets there, and everybody just have a good time, eating breakfast, drinking alcohol, just having a grand old time. She's walking into the house. Well, she's walking into the house. Her friend grabs her, says, "Here, have some pancakes." They, she sits her down, and they just start talking for a while. They catch up to see how each other was doing. Surprisingly enough, very good, of course, or unsurprisingly, they're doing very good and having a good time. Her husband walks in the door, walks from his room because you know he was getting drunk in his room with a couple of their other friends, of course. He sees her and hugs her. He was naked, by the way. So he hugs her, and she was like, "Oh wow, I did not know that you were naked. Um, wow, okay." And he says, all right, sorry about that. No, no, it's your house is not a big deal to me. I was just surprised. That's all. Don't worry about it. Have you tried the pancakes yet? And she says, "I'm in the process of doing just that." Well, enjoy yourselves. Do you want some um do you want some mimosas or something like that? I I made some last night and they're very good. They're really, really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed them. And um so she grabs her mimosa that was sitting on the table for her, and everybody was just having a good time. And then she drinks the mimosa, eats her pancakes, and she is after that she's dancing with everybody. She is dancing with everybody, having a good time with everybody, just enjoying herself. And they are also enjoying themselves as well as the party goers. She catch up. She catches up with a couple of other old friends from high school. It was a low key high school reunion. In a small sense, of course. And they were having a good time. And she's exhausted. All the way into the nighttime, she was exhausted. But everybody else was still partying. And so, but then, so she goes and takes a nap. She goes into the guest room when people are, having sex. And she asks them to leave, and they do just that. And she sleeps. She falls asleep, but then she hears a sound. She hears screaming. So she gets out of bed to see what it was or who it was. And then she sees her best friend and her best friend's husband, husband's, well, husband, bleeding. And they're both bleeding and they're both in a lot of pain. She sees the attacker, and she is frozen. She can't do anything at all. She's frozen in time, in a metaphorical sense. She's frozen. She gets raging as he just kill, just bludgeons them both with a hammer. He bludgeons them with a hammer. Of course, he was wearing a mask, but yeah, so she couldn't get a good look at him. But he is smashing their faces in with a hammer. It's really grim and really traumatizing for her. And she's upset. She goes into her guest room where some other people having sex, and she is crying as they have sex, which kind of ruins the mood for them, so they leave. And that's when they see the dead bodies, and the murderer is gone. By that point, the murderer is gone. She contains herself for just long enough so she can call the cops. So she calls the cops, tells them what happened, and that was it. To be continued. Well, well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, ring that little bell notification to get notified for new videos. Comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video. Share the video once you add it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.